Hi, it's Tim Hagen from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode for the Coaching Conversations podcast. Now, we are on Stitcher, we are on iTunes, and multiple different channels. Please check us out. Now, one of the things that you'll get out of our podcast episodes is a lot of content, a lot of strategy. It's not fluff, it's not concept, yet we really want you to engage with the content and let us know your feedback. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If there's topics you'd love to have us address, we would love to share them with you. Let us know your impact and let us know your feedback. Out of all the episodes I've created in Coaching Conversations, I want to introduce you to a concept that I'm really excited about called AI coaching partners. Now, let me describe what I mean by that. For 32 years, I've been teaching leaders how to coach. And I've never backed off this statement. Most leaders will say, I wish I had time to coach. The real reasons people don't coach is they don't know what to do and say. Now, let me defend leaders here for a second. It is hard to coach people when you have someone with a negative attitude. You have a high potential. You have an emerging leader. You've got a top talent. Recruiters are calling he or she. You've got two people who are negative at the water cooler. And oh, by the way, you're supposed to do career coaching. There's so many things that are at the doorstep of every one of our leaders. They need help. And the whole mission of Progress Coaching is to help leaders have these conversations. Let me give you, before we get into AI coaching partners as a concept and as a product line, let me give you another reference point, and that is coachability. When I think about coachability, what if leaders had all 10 of their employees, if he or she could say, my 10 employees became more approachable and coachable, there is not a leader in the world that would fight that concept. So we now teach individual contributors how to seek and accept coaching and feedback. Wouldn't that make it easier on leaders? So what else can we do? Welcome AI coaching partners. Now, AI coaching partners is a concept, yet it is also the name of one of our new product lines. So AI coaching partners essentially has a conversation not just for the leader, in tandem with the leader. So let me give you one of ours right now that we use for career coaching. Now I'll share this with you. Many of you know that I teach a coaching framework called QALMS. The M is motivator. 42% of people today are actively looking for jobs outside of the organization due to a lack of career development and coaching. That's even more pressure on our leaders. So what's really cool, is what if leaders could have those conversations? Yet more importantly, what if leaders could say, you know what, Mr. and Mrs. Employee, I want you to go to this tool. I want you to work with the tool, and it's going to ask you a series of questions. It's an AI partner, and it's going to have you potentially complete an assessment. The assessment is going to be a career coaching assessment, and how you answer will be copied to me. And if you could do that, what it's going to do is ask you a series of career coaching questions, and that will help me really, for a lack of a better description, put you on the path that you want to go on. Here's the best part. Remember the term AI coaching partners. AI is the tool. Coaching is really question-based. The tool asks a lot of questions. And then the partners. Here's how we partner with leaders. So once the results are done from the assessment, the individual contributor, the person being coached, is going to put in their boss's name and email address. He or she, meaning the boss, will get copied on that particular set of answers. Now, we've built out about 10 tools from being a better teammate, improving your ability to receive feedback, active listening, motivation. And I'm referencing right now the first one we built, which was career coaching. The results will come to the leader, and the leader has an interpretation guide. So if somebody says, I like my job, I don't love it. If somebody says I'm intrinsic versus extrinsic, if somebody says I don't know where to go next versus somebody who says I know exactly the next step I want to take in my career, we literally itemize per answer how leaders should coach. So the AI tool has the conversation. The coaching starts with not only the AI tool, yet the embedded assessment. The assessment is routed to the leader. And then the leader has an interpretation guide that helps he or she have those conversations on a continuous basis. So Why do I share this with you? It isn't just to sell you per se, yet it's really embedded in one thing. AI is a partner. It's not going to replace the conversations we need to have with our people. So what we have to do is think about AI as a coaching partner. Now, ironically, that's the name of our product line, AI Coaching Partners. And we literally have conversations with employees with embedded assessments and interpretation guides that allow leaders to not only scale their time, yet have more targeted help and focus as it relates to coaching their employees. So remember, AI is here to assist us, not to replace us. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagan and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21-day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.